Thank you all for joining us today as we take this important step towards building an Arizona for everyone. Today, I am issuing an executive order which will affirm that Black employees of the state of Arizona and our contractors will be able to wear their natural hair without fear of discrimination. More importantly is the message this sends to all Black women, men, and children that you deserve to feel comfortable wearing your natural hair at school and in the workplace without being perceived as unprofessional or suffering other negative consequences. A Black woman is 80% more likely to change her natural hair to meet social norms or expectations at work. Black women are 1.5 times more likely to be sent home or know of a Black woman sent home from the workplace because of her hair. And one in two Black children have experienced hair discrimination as early as 5 years old, and the impact can last a lifetime. With this action today, we are saying that this will not be the case in Arizona, that if you work for us, we will respect and honor your culture, and you can show up as your true selves. This executive order prohibiting hair discrimination based on hair texture and hairstyles in the state of Arizona workplaces directs the Department of Administration to establish procedures by June 1st of this year. I'm hopeful that this order will set an example for other employers also committed to building an Arizona for everyone and inspire legislation to address these inequities for all Arizonans. Thank you.
A disproportionately Black girls and Black women's issue. Thank you for creating space so that we can see that these race-based biases and discriminations affect Black men and Black boys too. In June of 2003, 2 Black men were turned away from a restaurant in St. Louis, Missouri as they tried to join friends after a wedding reception. The restaurant officials said an employee was concerned about the length of their hair. But shortly after the incident, the president and general manager admitted that it was because they had dreadlocks and they don't allow people with dirty hair into their restaurants. And they said, you can't wash that kind of hair, it just stinks and we have a crowded bar. Needless to say, that manager was fired. Everyone in this room has a hair story. And that hair story connects us to someone else. And while each person has a hair story, the story of Black folks and our hair in the United States underscores the fact that with hair, the personal is political and the political is professional. So consider the fact that India Ari, we know India Ari, in that 2006 I Am Not Your Hair. Remember, she created some space for Akon to say, you know, even though I had a Gumby cut, even though I had a flat top fade, even though I had some little twist, he said, then I couldn't get no job because corporate wasn't hiring no dreadlocks. Then I thought about my dogs on the block, kind of understand why they chose to steal and rob. Was it the hair that got me this far? All the girls, these cribs, these cars, I hate to say it, but it seemed all flawed because success didn't come till I what? Cut it all off. Consider these instances here of Black men and Black boys. 2018, a 6-year-old Black student in Florida was sent home from school because of his hair. The child's father was told that according to the school handbook, the boy's hair was in dreadlocks and that's not permitted. 2018, a Black New Jersey teenager was forced to cut his dreadlocks on the wrestling mat. On the wrestling mat. And when he won, did you see how dejected he was? That it wasn't even about the winning. 2020 in Texas, an 18-year-old was suspended from school for having dreadlocks that he started to grow when he was in 7th grade. He ended up withdrawing from the school. 2020, a 2nd grade student and a 16-year-old high school student suspended because of dreadlocks. In Texas, 2021, 3 North Texas men with locks were told to cut your hair if you want to get this job. And in 2021, police officer never thought his braided hair would interfere with his ability to do his job. All this is to say that we are not our hair, but our hair is part of who we are and how we are. So what does India Reese say when she asked in that what we now call the Black Hair Anthem in 2006? Does the way I wear my hair make me a better person?
Right.
Does the way I wear my hair make me a better friend? Does the way I wear my hair determine my integrity? I'm just expressing my creativity. And let me just add along to that. Does the way I wear my hair make me a better manager? Does it make me a better employer, an employee, a student, a doctor, a nurse, a teacher, a governor, a legislator, a parent, or a neighbor? Does the way I wear my hair make me better? I am not my hair. I am not my skin. I am not your expectations. I am not my hair. I am not my skin. I am the soul that lives within. Thank you, Governor Hobbs, for making Black folks and our hair one less hurdle to jump over in many workplaces and social spaces. Thank you.